This week on Cartridge Blowers, hear the stunning truth about Resident Evil 6. Or, if you really want to, just go to Gamespot and read about it there instead. It's probably funnier. Also, we play controversial games. There's blood and guts and boobs and stuff. Cody sets people on fire in Postal 2. I shoot at pixel Wookiee people in Doom. And Matt is a baby man on stilts in Thrill Kill. All this and not that much more on Cartridge Blowers, Episode 7, I Can't Run Out of Shovel Bullets.
YNIN Podcasting, part of the EDOC NameLock Interactive Network. Hello everybody, and welcome to Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. You can stream, download, or find show notes, including links to all the things we talk about for this and every past and future episode of every YNIN podcast over at yninteractive.com. That's yninteractive.com. You can also subscribe to us on iTunes and wherever else podcasts are subscribable lately. Apparently. I'm Cody Coleman, head administrator over the EDOC NameLock Interactive Network, and with me, as always, is the wonderful Nikki Wright. How you doing, Nikki?
I am so amazingly great. Today was just the best. How are you?
I am great. That's a lie. I just got off work and it was bad, but apparently you've had a pretty wonderful and terrible day too. So.
Oh yeah, high five.
Yeah. Wonderful. But that's okay. That's okay because now it is video games and
I
all
love
the bad
video
stuff
games.
can go away.
I'm so glad we do a show about video games.
Yeah, because you don't have to deal with that in your day-to-day life at all.
No, not at all.
No. All right, but that's fine. Also with us we have one of our co-hosts across many YNIN shows, Mr. Dylan Frisbee.
Hey, what is up, everybody?
Not much along these lines. So how you doing, Mr. Dylan?
I'm doing good. You know, this was a good week. I'm glad it's over, and you know.
Oh my God, that was intense.
What? Anyways, yeah, no, things were good.
The soundboard apparently. Dylan is in charge of all of our sound effects. And,
I'm the sound man.
He's loving it. By the way, I love the poster. The Smash Brothers poster you have right there.
Let me get you a closer look if I can. In fact, here, I'll just do this. This is actually drawn from a pal of mine. Woo!
Very nice.
Smash Brothers. He hand drew that and then put it on the computer and did the rest. Framed it for me and everything, man.
That's really
Mr.
cool.
Jesse Musto, super talented artist and soon to become famous. So
right on.
He doesn't watch a show.
Does he have a website?
I'm sure he does. I usually just use his Facebook because he puts everything up there. So.
All right. Well,
yeah.
If you like that, maybe check the show notes. Maybe we can have a link to where you can see more of his stuff because that was really cool.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, moving on with introductions. Also with us we have a reviewer over at YNIN as well as an all-around funny guy, Mr. Matthew Crua. Oh, Matt is asleep in his librarian glasses.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not paying attention. What's up? How are you?
Not much. How's the book?
I was texting.
You were texting.
Classy.
Yeah. Someone asked me if I was awake, and I said no.
That's good.
That's the real thing that just happened.
Awesome.
But how are you? How's things? Good.
I am great. I am wonderful. How are you? Are you?
My life is like a fart.
What the fuck does that mean? Stinks all the time?
Whatevs. Who cares,
Mildly
man?
flammable?
Yeah. Big bag of butts.
Yeah.
This is an tiring day, so I'm.
Everyone's in such a good mood today. This is going to be a great show. Yeah. All right.
So I want to talk about video games.
That's it. This is our chance,
life, dog.
Yeah.
I'm like video games. Shit, put everything else on hold. Burning Orphanage. Yo, wait. I got.
There's some games to play.
Yeah.
There's a game about a burning orphanage that you have to take care of first.
Yeah.
Your level is at stake.
Is there a game about a burning orphanage? It sounds depressing.
Probably. Actually, probably not. Otherwise, it would have been a part of today's show. Which, by the way, let's keep in to the end of the show, and you'll get to see us play this week's theme, controversial games. Some of them are very, very fucked up.
That's also the tagline for the hosts of this show.
That's true. If you watched last week, it was we actually randomly generated racist games, which we thought was actually probably too fucked up. So we just went to controversial games.
Do any of our games end up having racism?
Mine didn't.
Mine didn't.
And I don't think Dylan's did. Unless, I guess, maybe monsters. It's racist against monsters.
Nah, it's a shooter and bloody, and it's on the Super Nintendo.
Whoa.
So as good as a shooter on the Super Nintendo can be.
Yeah, it sucks.
First, before we get into all that crap, what have we been playing this week? Dylan, Nikki, anything? Because I know what Matt and I have been playing.
I'm still playing Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah.
Still enjoying it?
Yeah, no, of course. I'll be enjoying that for the next 10 years.
Wow.
Let's see.
Wow.
On my iPhone, I've been playing this other game called I Shoot 2.
Yeah? What's it about?
And it's a tank game that you customize weapons for. And it has destructible environments and
That's cool.
all kinds of different weapons. See if I get it up for you guys right now. Here you go. It's all backwards, but you know, I shoot 2. Yeah.
I shoot 2 for the iPhone.
And yeah, it's freaking badass, man. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, lots more mobile games are actually getting to be pretty decent.
So there's
Phoenix
some.
Wright was released for the iPhone not too long ago.
That's right. That's right. Have you gotten it, Nikki? I know you have.
No, because my iTunes username somehow is connected to my mom now, and so my password doesn't work, and it was a whole thing of trying to be nice backfiring miserably on me. So I can't do anything with my iPhone that involves iTunes. So
now you have learned the ultimate lesson: never be nice.
never be nice. I think
life.
that is the life lesson that I've tried to live by for the past few years.
It is the lesson I've tried not to learn.
failing
Slowly
miserably.
learning. Oh well. But that's okay. Yeah. Nikki, have you been playing anything?
No, I have no life.
Yeah, you've been working a lot.
I've been working.
Yeah, well, it's game related, I guess.
Yeah, providing tech support for a game and stuff is fun. Please kill me.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
All right.
All right, this show is fun. This is a fun show.
Life is like a fart.
Matt and I have been playing
I went bowling
Resident Evil
last
6.
night.
Oh.
Resident Evil 6.
All right.
Oh, in
You wanna
that
talk
case,
about
I
bowling
watched
first?
the coolest boxing match last night, but it was really like no contest.
That's not. You didn't actually box though.
It was like
It's
many
what
punches
it's what we're
to the
doing.
face. Come on.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. We played Resident Evil 6 though.
Yeah.
We're in the process of playing it.
Yeah, we've made it through one of the 3 campaigns, and
Like 1.5. We're like
One and a half.
halfway through the 3.
until we go back to catch all the emblems we missed.
Ugh.
Yeah, I hate that we have to play an entire chapter for that, but
They're so long.
the chapters are really long.
Let's explain Resident Evil 6
Okay.
because it's gotten some really bad reviews.
Yeah, and I see where they're coming from. I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. Though it is not without issues.
Yeah.
So basically, the game is split up into 3 campaigns, focusing around 2 sets of characters each, or 1 set of characters each. There's Leon and who's some
Helena.
other.
Helena.
Yeah,
I
some
played
chick.
Helena. She was terrible.
She was a bad character.
She was mega annoying.
Yeah, I was.
I know
Leon.
the secret of why the zombies are here. Tell me now. No, not until later. We're gonna die. I can't tell you until we get there. Then they get there. Well, can you tell me now? No, let's keep going. Serious? Why am I playing as you? You're the worst.
Yeah, Matt turned on his character
Oh, man,
about
I wanted
halfway
to-
through the campaign.
I was like, I don't want to be you anymore. Can I be anybody else? She's terrible.
And then there's Chris Redfield,
Chris,
and
alcoholic
Chris,
Redfield.
and who Matt has determined was Chris's son.
Yeah, I
secretly.
play as a character named Piers, who's like, I guess just one of his buddies in the squad. But I'm like, nah, that's Chris's son. I keep calling Cody Dad.
Yeah,
Like
throughout the
every-
whole thing. It's funny. It's fun.
Dad, help me! Zombies are eating me. Stop! No, it's terrible. And
But,
then, the third campaign will have Jake and Sherry. Sherry from Resident Evil 2.
Yeah,
And
Jake
you know,
being a new character.
Jake's he's brand spanking new. It's fun. I feel like I like it better than 5.
Yeah, I'm liking it better than 5 for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, I agree that it's not without issues. The camera is a bit wonky at times, and I feel like the difficulty is very jumpy. Whereas you'll play for like 20 minutes and it'll just be a breeze, and then suddenly you're dying like 20 times in a row.
Yeah. So, they said that like ammo was super scarce in this game. It hasn't been for me.
You have an item on that makes stuff.
I do.
appear more.
I do have an item drop thing, but even
Ammo is
before that,
totally
I didn't
scarce
have
for
that
me.
issue.
Ammo is totally scarce for me. I don't.
But
find
then
it.
again, that was Leon. That was the first campaign.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I don't know. It's interesting. It's good. I like it.
It's very actiony. That's a game,
I guess.
though, yeah.
It counts.
On from the current and on to
All right. Cool. Yeah. So
future.
before we take a dive in the past, let's take a look forward at the new crap. And this week's new crap, there was so much. There's so much crap coming out in the next 2 weeks.
Well,
That it is the fall buying season for the holidays. Narrowed it down as much as I could while keeping things that either we can make fun of or actually seem interesting to the type of person that would listen to our show. Still, there's so much more. So I urge you to, if this is not all you want, if you don't want just is more video games. If you want more than just what we think you would like, then I strongly urge you to go to GameSpot or IGN or VGReleases.com, though they're routinely wrong.
what is that? Is that the sound of 1,000 clicks closing this video and immediately going to where you told him to go? Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. In the meantime, we do have stuff that's worth talking about. October 23rd, we get Adventure Time, Hey Ice King, Why'd You Steal Our Garbage for the 3DS and NDS.
I have that pre-ordered.
Yeah, I would love to play that.
Yes, Nikki?
I totally saw like a live action commercial for Adventure Time.
Yeah, they
the
have
other
that.
day.
Yeah.
I was like,
It was really
Oh.
weird.
Yeah, that's when we went to see Looper, right?
yeah, it was at the
Yeah.
theater where I saw it, and I thought that was the weirdest, most surreal
The
thing.
theater?
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
at the movie
yeah.
theater, there was an Adventure Time ad that was
In the
live-
lobby, yeah.
That's
Huh.
weird.
It was so weird.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought I'd point that out. That's
Yeah.
a thing. Check it out on YouTube since we're encouraging people to close the podcast.
Yeah. Go do other things.
How about you wait until we're done before you go somewhere else?
What? My browser has this multi-tab feature, but I don't use that shit.
Weird.
I know.
What?
Right?
How do you do that in Netscape Navigator?
You
Well, first of all,
don't.
you have to go forward in time to when tabbed browsing was invented.
But I'm actually looking forward a lot to the Adventure Time game because they took a lot of. It's supposed to be like a combination between Zelda 2 and
Okay.
and
So
Final
it's gonna
Fantasy.
be what?
Yeah. So it's gonna be
That's
what? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? 'Cause Zelda 2.
Nobody
was great.
likes Zelda 2 except
Fuck
for you.
off. Zelda 2 is great. It has some of the best music in the series. It has better gameplay than Zelda 1. I mean, for God's sake, that Zelda 1 is awful. I don't know how anyone can like that game. But I think it sounds. The videos have looked really cool. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I really want to play it, and I like the creators talking about how to keep Jake's powers in check is basically he just doesn't wanna.
Yeah. It's it's got a sense of humor. And it's also kind of cool that it's one of the very few DS/3DS games.
Yeah.
Coming out.
So I actually will be able to play it.
Yeah, it plays on both systems. If you play it on a 3DS, then you get extra features, but it's certainly more than playable on a regular DS.
Right on.
Or DSi, or DSi XL, or DSi XD, or extra large, or whatever you have.
Awesome.
Super Turbo.
Moving on.
Champion.
We have also on October 23rd, a lot of fans of this series, Medal of Honor Warfighter, comes out for the Xbox 360, PS3, and PC.
That game that looks just horrendous. It is the most jingoistic,
really
garbage.
I haven't seen. I am not interested in the Medal of Honor series anymore.
Well, I mean, it's just it is just like, here's a soldier, suck his dick. The game.
What?
Like I'm okay with games that are like the American troops are the heroes, because I mean that's fine, that's a trope. But this is just like, oh, American troops are the heroes, and guess every other country, oh, they're garbage. Like that's literally like what the first video was for this game when it came to E3. It was like, what is that about? Why would you make this? And then also, EA makes this game.
Really?
Yeah, but they also
get in the game.
They released Call of Duty as well. Do you really need both of them, EA? Do you need to? Come on.
They need both major first-person shooter franchises.
They need money. It's support.
Yeah.
They're struggling.
They're struggling drug habit. They are. They're slowly running out of that 8 tons of crack cocaine they bought, and
Don't you feel for them?
They gotta ring up. I don't feel anything. I can't even feel myself shit.
Would that be because your sphincter resists?
Oh, Christ.
Constantly. But yeah, Medal of Honor looks god awful. Yeah.
Right on. Okay, so also we have Street Fighter Cross Tekken coming out for the Vita, which people seem to really
people
like
will
that
buy.
game.
Well, I mean, the
people who own a Vita.
The fighting game
4
community
people?
doesn't like Street Fighter X Tekken.
Do they not really?
No, they didn't really care for it.
Really?
Because it wasn't very good. I mean,
No, I haven't played it.
It's in the Super Street Fighter 4 engine, but if you're going to play Super Street Fighter 4, why not just play Super Street Fighter 4?
Good.
It's much better.
Good point.
More balanced.
Good
Yeah.
point. Also, let's see what else comes out. We also have a game called The Unfinished Swan coming out for the PlayStation 3, which is a first-person painting game that's supposed to be focused heavily on art, which the PlayStation 3 is not the system I would imagine these kinds of games come out.
Game?
Nah, I don't know. I would assume.
I would hope so, because playing on a controller to paint is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I did that in Magic Pin Gel and Graffiti Kingdom, and it was a pain in the butt.
Mario
I did that. Yeah, Mario. Well, yours didn't come with a mouse.
I rented it before I bought it, and it didn't
Oh.
come with the mouse at the video store. I was like, "This is awful," and then I ended up getting it like for Christmas, and I was like,
Well,
"This
that's
is
even
much better."
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, you had a directional pad. You didn't have an analog stick or anything.
Yeah.
So Mario Paint is that's different.
X-axis, Y-axis. Woo.
Yeah.
It was like an
let's
etch a
see.
sketch.
Yeah.
We also get the Giana Sisters Twisted Dream for the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC, which apparently is a fast-paced platformer about a little girl stuck in a dream world.
Apparently, it's really good.
Hey.
It looks pretty interesting.
The previous Giana Sister games have apparently been really good. I've never played any of them, but I've heard lots about them. So.
Right on.
Weird name though. Weird name.
It is, yeah.
They sound like conjoined twins at a circus.
Maybe that's what it's about. I don't know. I've never played them.
I ain't playing no freak game.
Moving on to October 25th, we get NightSky for the 3DS, PC, and Mac, which is an ambient puzzle game that has had... The reason we're talking about this is it's had its style, basic idea, control scheme, and most levels stolen and cloned for the iOS years ago. And I believe I've played this game based on the trailer that you see up here. You may also see side by side the game I think it is called Trundle. But yeah, no, they look pretty much exactly the same. So I don't know. But apparently the one that came out first was The Thief. The one that came out second is apparently not.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Anyway, the only other one coming out on the 25th is a game for the 360 and PlayStation 3 and PC called Farming Simulator 2013. It has all of the fancy stuff that came out for Farming Simulator 2010, 2011, and 2012, only with new tractors, new
Why are we talking about this?
Because it sounds so fucking ridiculous.
Have they updated the online mode yet? Because I mean, I don't want to go to the market and try and sell my wares and have it, be like last year's game where there was a lot of connection issues. There were a lot of cheaters online hacking in the market, and it was like, you can't fucking grow pineapples on the farm. What's wrong with you? But they had pineapples.
They had pineapples.
No fucking sense.
They allowed for. Thank you, Dylan.
Did they?
It wasn't me. It was the audience.
Oh, okay.
And I think they've got like roster updates for this year's.
So you get all of the fancy,
all of the real life farmers from the farming circuit are going to be in the game. Yeah, on the cover there's the guy from American Gothic.
Moving on, October 26th, there's a game called Lucius coming out for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 and PC, where you play as the son of the devil, having to clear a mansion of its residents. So, fun times. October 28th, Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask comes out for the 3DS.
Hell yeah! Oh, 3DS.
Yeah. Sorry. Give it time; it'll come out for the iOS, I'm sure, as soon as Layton starts getting released. But yeah, it's just another Layton game.
Another Layton game?
How
Excuse
dare
me,
you.
sir. I take major offense
They're
to that.
good.
Yes. So it's not just another game. It's a fucking awesome game. So.
Fair enough. I stand corrected. I'm sorry. It is another one of the brilliant Layton games. That's what I meant to say.
Thank
Apologize.
you.
Also, October 30th, Zone of the Enders HD Collection comes out for the 360.
Sweet deal.
Really? I'm getting that.
Yeah, Zone of the Enders is great.
Yeah.
I've only played the first one. I've heard the second one.
Yeah, I've only played the first one too.
The second one is awesome.
Yeah,
So
I've
much
heard
better.
So much about it. I love the first one, so I mean, I'm excited to I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up at launch. I know I'll pick it up eventually though.
Is it on the arcade or is it an actual re-release?
It's actual disc release.
Sweet.
Yeah. So yeah, this is also one of the few HD collection remakes that are coming out for the 360 instead of the PS3. So that's
that's gonna be so awesome.
I think Konami's HD remakes are coming out for every system.
Oh really?
Because Konami's a third-party company. Because they did Metal Gear Solid got 360, and I think Silent Hill got a 360 release.
Okay.
But like if you're thinking of like Eco and Shadow of the Colossus and stuff.
Yeah.
Like those are Sony properties.
Oh, that's
What's weird is that
Like God of War.
the Zone of the Enders was on the PlayStation.
That's true. It was
PS2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's pretty weird that it's coming out on the Xbox.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, like with Metal Gear Solid, it was on one and two were on the PS2, and then the other game they ported was from the PlayStation Portable. And
that's true.
And it looks good. It looks good though. So I don't know.
Yeah. Also on the 30th, we get Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation coming out for the 360 and Vita, which is apparently the first Assassin's Creed game to feature a female protagonist.
Is that the one with they're in the Revolutionary War?
Yeah, I believe that's the one. Yeah, and there's like a mode where you can play as George Washington or something.
Cool.
Yeah.
I just like the idea of a game set in the Revolutionary War. They don't really have those.
Yeah, no, not really. Even Dead Space, Bioshock Infinite is taking place in an alternate colonial America.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the new World War II.
Maybe.
And redcoats are the new zombies.
Yeah, maybe. Let's hope. Except this one's reimagined, so.
Okay.
Anyway, Transformers Prime the game comes out for the Nintendo DS. Wreck-It Ralph gets its video game release on the 3DS. Don't know if they're gonna actually get all the video game cameos that were in the movie to be in the game.
Don't count on it.
No.
I believe you're playing as either both Ralph and his antagonist, Fix-It Felix or something. Then the third game in the On the Rain-Slick Precipice of Darkness game comes out. Penny Arcade's game series comes out for the PC, Mac, iOS, and Android platforms. And then the last
games were terrible.
I liked the first one. I haven't played the second one.
Didn't like them. They were trying way too hard, and I thought they were just. It was trying really hard to be such an old school RPG that it was like it turned around up its own butt and became really boring.
Well, this one even goes more old school RPG. It's a 2D pixel game, so it's sprite based. So we'll see.
That's probably the one. That's probably the one that's on Xbox Live Indie Games already.
It could. Well, I guess it could be. Yeah. Because this isn't a release date for anything other than the PC, Mac, iOS, and Android, so probably. And that's Rain-Slick 3. That actually comes out on Halloween. Also on Halloween, the last thing we have is Sleeping Dogs gets a crap ton of DLC for the 360, PS3, and PC. And that's all we got for the new crap. We can say
Are they going to actually add dogs to the game?
I don't know.
I'll be honest. I played through that whole game, not one fucking dog.
But then you played Tokyo Jungle. Tons of fucking dogs.
Dogs everywhere.
Right on. But that's it. That's all we got for the new crap. So let's actually start playing some games. Like I said earlier in the show, this week was controversial games, taking place of the randomly generated racist games that we threw in as a joke that somehow actually came up.
It wasn't a joke.
Well, I don't know. I can't come up with a reason why we would have thrown that in there, but
we were desperate for themes. That's why.
Yeah.
I suppose so. Yeah. Well, it came up, and now we're playing controversial games. I think I'm up first this week.
Yes, sir.
All right. So my game was Postal 2 because Postal 1 wouldn't record, and it's a game where basically you go around. This has more of a story than Postal 1 because apparently Postal 1 did not have one. You actually get missions in this one. But basically you go around killing as many people as you can before you get killed. It's a game that wants you to kill cops and kill innocent people, and it's pretty fucked up. So let's get into it. Let's go ahead and hit play.
That's the plot?
That's pretty much the plot.
This game has more of a story than the previous one. This one's story is kill as many people as you can within the time limit.
Well,
why was this game controversial?
I don't know.
Get it.
Yeah, but anyway, let's dive into Postal 2.
All right.
Count us in.
3, Postal 2, 1, play.
All right, don't forget the push to talk.
Gotcha. Don't tell me.
So here we have, I actually edited a lot of the game out, but here we have...
This guy hopping. Why is he hopping?
He's, I think, either crazy or drunk. I am unsure of which. So we get that guy, and then I end up cutting ahead in just a minute to actually get to gameplay, because this is like a 6-minute-long introduction of nothing. This is it. This is all that happens in the introduction. Then we get to our hero's shack, as it were.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant you play as Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay, no.
I was really excited.
I use the term hero loosely. and we
The
get to hear
marching
his.
band?
Yeah, this is part of the credits. They're saying starring the Postal guy, the marching band, Champ the dog, Habib. So apparently
I like
you've
that they
relocated.
have to point out
Why is
Middle
the
Eastern
AC
shop.
Middle Eastern shopkeeper.
Hey, it is a racist game. Cool.
Slightly, we don't get to
Okay.
Habib though.
Aww.
So apparently part of the plot is you've moved to this new town because you wanted to be in a video game company. Yet you still live in this trailer. Your wife appears to be a bit of a bitch.
Holy crap, it's Budnick.
You get pissed on by a dog.
Your character is so
So
fucking
this is gonna
lame
be an
looking.
interesting day.
He's got like a hoodie trench coat and like a fucking, you know, pubes on his chin.
Yeah.
I was pretty hungover yesterday, but I
So I have to go pick up a paycheck.
score some cash.
Go score some cash.
Yeah, cash the paycheck, and then I will need to get some milk
Some milk.
because
Now where is
my wife
is.
wants me to pick up milk.
I thought you just shot her.
This is horrible.
It is. Yes. No, we didn't. I didn't shoot her. I shot the air conditioner because it was broken.
Oh, I was like, because I figured this game would start off with domestic abuse and then work its way up.
No, not quite.
We'll get to domestic abuse later then.
Yeah. It takes a minute for this
Oh,
stupid thing to
It's
load.
first person?
Yeah,
we
it's
don't, we
first
don't get
person.
to see, you know, your guy?
You don't get to see our guy again until towards the end
Okay.
of this video.
Good.
So I picked up a
This
shovel
can't be
and
good
smoke.
for me, but I feel great.
New arcade game promises homelessness training for
These
kids.
game developers
Yep.
won't do for a buck. At least it's educational.
Yeah, because I'm sure he cares about it.
Pick up a second shovel. You need more shovel ammo.
Yeah,
Well,
you
let me
can dual
pick
wield
up
the
the-
shovels.
Yeah, well, let me. But hey, I can break into this guy's house. That's cool. So jump in there.
You have a taser now.
I do. I can tase all the shit.
You have gas?
Oh man. Oh.
Go back to gas. Set his house on fire.
Pyro much, Nikki?
Whoa!
Oh, I like his
There's
shirt.
people. I'm trying to shovel
Get
him.
him!
Yeah.
Hit him with
They
the
ran
shovel.
away.
Kill him.
You did it.
First person shovel game, wow.
You know, it teaches kids to train for their future profession.
Homelessness.
Ditch digger.
Oh.
Self-grave digger.
This is me trying to figure out the controls. I want to bring up the map, and I can't figure out how to do it.
What's it
So-
matter?
Anyway, ultimately, I give the fuck up and decide
Good
I'll just
idea.
figure it out on my own.
Get the fuck
All right,
down.
so
Who is he talking to?
I
No one.
hate your character.
I do too. He's a terrible, terrible person.
Get the fuck down.
There's a button dedicated to that.
What?
There's a button dedicated to yelling "Get the fuck down."
Do you just pee?
No, I unzip my pants. There's a button dedicated to unzipping your pants. Though, apparently, you can pee. And, you can pee all over someone's house, and if you look up while you're peeing, you accidentally pee in your own face and you gag.
Man, better than fucking what?
Stop right there!
Oh no! You just took a fucking bullet to the face.
Yeah. I'm just shoveling this guy.
Take him out! Take him out!
Fuck
This,
the
this
police.
guy is a bad cop.
He is. He's bad at
Missing you
shooting me.
Point blank range, like over and over.
Now I have a
Man.
gun.
You're like the smartest guy I know, or the strongest guy I know.
Yeah, I could shovel with the best of them.
You switch back to shovel.
One shovel to the face, and he died.
What is she even playing?
She's playing.
Did you just pee
Oh
on
my
her?
god,
Did you show her
can you
your
read?
dick?
I can totally read the name of the game on that system.
What did it say?
SAG Hunter.
Oh, look at that.
Set her on fire!
So it. I'm trying to set her on fire. She keeps fucking running away. And now I don't know where she went. I've lost her. So now I just go up the stairs. And decide, hey, that guy. Well.
Oh, there she is.
Yep. That's good. Good times.
Holy crap.
Now I'm also on fire.
What?
This guy just fucking has a giant fucking gun. Now everyone's on fire. Everyone's on fucking fire. There's the guy trying to tell me my boss wants to talk to me. So it's time to try to kill him too.
There you go.
Yeah, but then I
There was
died.
like Nick Arcade sound effects for a second there.
Apparently, you can pee people out, including yourself. I did not know that until after I was done recording. A lot more fucked up ways to kill people too. But so I died. I cut out some stuff. Found the guy in the intro.
He's immune to tasers.
Try tasing him. Try it.
This
Why
is
is he doing
terrible.
it? That's so weird.
So I'm like, all right, maybe I'll set him on fire. All those other things didn't work. Throwing a match at him, however, makes him. All right, so I leave him, and we're at the.
You shot him in the head.
Yeah.
Stop!
Trying to kill him.
You throw down your assault rifle and push back the shovel.
Shovel is the best weapon.
All reliable.
I can't run out of shovel bullets.
What you say?
But then I'm out of shovel bullets, so...
Get on the ground!
So then I decide this game has gone on long enough. So I'm gonna just press K.
I regret nothing.
What?
The K button is suicide. There's a button dedicated to suicide. Yeah. So that was Postal 2.
God.
That was our controversial
See why
game.
that's a controversial game.
Yeah. This game's a little fucked up. But that's okay. That's all right. That's otherwise we wouldn't have a theme for this week. But yeah, it was bad, but not near as bad as half the shit I play on this show. It was definitely awful in terms of completely deplorable. But
I need to call my therapist.
Yeah.
so that was Postal 2. Now let's move on to our next game, which I believe is Dylan.
Yeah.
Dylan, why don't you tell us about what you played?
I played Doom, and I guess
The
it's
Super Nintendo.
controversial. Yes, of course. It's controversial in the sense that for its time, it was violent, bloody, and horrible graphics.
There was a big thing about Doom because I mean you're pretty much going to hell,
Yeah.
and like there's legit like Satan and whatnot. In the
Yeah, the monsters were demons and
Yeah.
crap, and you're taking them out in 2 shots with the handgun that I'm not even aiming at them. So
And it became kind of popular for its controversy again back in 1998 when they read the diaries of the Columbine shooters, because
sure.
apparently they were obsessed with those games. So
Yeah.
Well, not with this one.
Yeah.
Not
Oh
with the one for the
god.
Super Nintendo.
No, not this particular version, but it's still Doom. Yeah. So let's get into the old controversy that is Doom.
Doom 3.
Count us in.
Doom 1. Go.
All right. So Williams produced this game. Wasn't Williams one of the companies that did Mortal Kombat for the Super
Yeah.
Nintendo and
Yes.
Genesis? So
All right, here it is. The best part of Doom.
says you right in there.
It's this music.
I like the look on the guy's face. It's very Detective Gumshoe-ish.
it is.
He's the
Wait.
Rock.
Noah shaved.
Oh wait. You played the same game.
Thing I thought of. I'm like, okay, where are the mad goats and where's my slingshot?
That's true. Yeah, Noah just used the fucking Doom engine.
Wow, good shot.
Yeah, that was... They have to compensate for the fucking D-pad.
Yeah. And you can't tell what's around you. Like, you can't see anything from far away. It's all just pixelated jump.
It is. You can, however, tell that there's pretty much no enemies in this game so far.
So it's Super 3D Noah's Ark
Real
mixed
level.
with Super Metroid.
Yes. Yeah, at least Noah's Ark, Super 3D Noah's Ark had lots of enemies. Actually, no. Noah's Ark wasn't Doom. It was Wolfenstein, wasn't it?
Was it Wolfenstein?
Yeah.
So here's the thing about this. Apparently there's things on like the second level shooting at you,
can
sniping
you
you
aim
down.
up?
You cannot aim up.
That's not
What?
fair.
What?
Yeah, I guess you can't.
How can you ever kill them then?
I guess you
don't.
don't.
I don't understand how this game is controversial. You can't see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
But they're demons.
They're demons.
Are they demons? I had no idea.
Yeah. You can't have demons in a video game because then kids will want to, you know, murder their parents.
Man, Doom had
Oh.
fucking short levels. Until key cards got introduced, anyway.
Super Nintendo.
This
It's the
music got
exact same
really lame
levels.
suddenly. Like that first music track, yeah, this music track is just like...
This one's just like peaceful Zen garden music.
Now, fun fact, when I record this stuff, I don't have volume, so I play it with no sound. It's just the way it records.
So now you're just now hearing all of the public domain sound effects that we
yeah.
used in Doom.
This is the first time I'm hearing the game. I mean, it was really hard. I had to wait until I got shot to know that there's an
Oh
enemy
man,
nearby.
this song.
And Doom had fucking, they were public domain sound effects that for some reason you can't fucking find anywhere.
Really?
I've tried for Terrible Awful Show multiple times to have sound effects for the totally not copywritten game of I Can Name That Sound Before You Can, No You Can't, Yes You Can't, Shut Your Stupid Face Hole. I couldn't find Doom sound effects at all.
The fact that you have that memorized just weirds me out a little.
Yeah.
We played it 5 times in that show.
It was fun.
Yeah.
But no, I had a good time.
I believe one of them is the sound of a screaming camel. Something in this game is the sound of a screaming camel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll trust you on that one. I don't know what a screaming camel sounds like.
I don't either. Oh, he found out how to punch.
Oh, yeah. Does he have a ring on or something?
He has, I think, brass knuckles, spiked brass knuckles.
Did he go blind? Why does he have one hand just like out in front of him?
He's casting a spell. He's playing Hexen now.
He's constantly in punch mode.
Who isn't?
Yeah. Except he prepares for a punch like a football player prepares to throw a ball.
Yeah, he's constantly charging forward towards the quarterback in the back.
There are like no fucking enemies in this game.
I like how when they die, they sound like dogs.
They do.
Wookiees.
You really can't see shit in this game.
No, you can't. It sucks.
And there's just like dead pixels everywhere.
Yeah. They had to compress the shit out of the already compressed graphics in this game to put it in a 16-bit cartridge. Yeah, you were dying in the acid.
Who could tell what was what?
Picked up a box of shells. Oh god. These guys are apparently waiting for you.
There's the imps that you can kind of see.
The dynamic lighting in this game is so
God.
bad.
This game is awful.
Oh,
You
I
gotta skip
hated
that.
it.
I mean, this is like extra awful. I don't really like Doom, period. And this is like Doom at its worst.
It is.
I'm surprised that they made sequels after this.
Yeah.
They got progressively better, though. Not a lot.
Doom 3's shit.
I never played Doom 3, but a lot of people did like it. But it was also graphically very advanced at the time. I think people mostly liked that. I know Doom 3 is one of the first games that are going to be programmed for the Oculus Rift, which is the first virtual reality system that apparently works really well.
Don't expect that.
Oh,
I don't expect Doom to be very good.
You are here.
Hey, how about we just say this game's over?
no,
Otherwise,
no.
no. Is there more?
There's something you need to see.
Okay, all right. Well, tell us when that is.
And now I'm
Otherwise,
excited.
we're watching this for another 6 minutes.
It's great. I think it's in this level. Yes, it is in this level. I don't get any further. I end up in this room.
You're in this level for 6 minutes?
Yeah, I get stuck in this room that is just pitch black, and the only way to find your way out is that you gotta shoot your gun
to light things up.
Yeah,
That sucks.
it's crazy. It's stupid. Any kid who plays Call of Duty today would never figure this out.
No, they would fucking...
That's old school stuff right there.
I don't understand, like when I was a kid, like I was into Final Fantasy and stuff. So I would be like, "Where's the storyline?
Yeah.
Why am I doing
Yeah.
What's my motivation?"
I was
Exactly.
heavily into story. Yeah.
Me too.
I remember the thing I liked about Doom is that level creation for it was pretty easy,
Yeah.
and there were all sorts of total conversions you can download.
There
so
is
at the time,
still an active mapping and conversion community for the first Doom.
really? Well, I guess it's pretty easy to
Yes.
find now, but
Yeah.
yeah, like I remember I downloaded a Star Wars conversion and a bunch of other things like that.
Well, they made Star Wars, the Jedi Knight series is based on the Doom engine.
Yeah.
And those games are actually really fucking great.
Yeah, I ended up really liking those once I got a hold of them.
It sounds like less like you're in hell or on Mars, and more like you're in a seedy nightclub in 1940s New York.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, so wasn't the story about Doom is you go to Mars and find a portal into hell?
Right. Well, you're on Mars, and you're like a space marine, which that's a thing. And all your other Marines have been turned into demons, and then there's also regular demons, and
That's right.
and other demons, and
There were
cyber demons.
you had a lot of Marines go to Mars with you. What were you expecting to find?
Dead Marines.
Lots of imps.
Like, what is with his facial expressions down there? Like,
I don't know why they felt the need to animate his head. He just keeps lifting eyebrows back and forth.
it's The Rock. I don't know. Who starred in the Doom movie, so it works out.
He did, yeah. The fact that there was a Doom movie.
Based
that I
on the
saw.
expansive plotline of Doom.
Yeah. I guess they had a lot to work with. Kind of like Battleship. They did,
But apparently that was great. So
That was good. They made it nothing like Battleship. So...
I like Battleship.
It was good. Like they had one scene in that movie that was like the board game. That was it.
Well, I read that they used the board game as a metaphor for.
They did.
All right, so here we go. I take this little elevator down,
Oh.
and here's the room I'm in. I have no idea what's going on.
There's light coming from one source, and it's strobing, and it is not lighting up the rest of your room at all.
No,
You're in a Starfield. It's like the stupid.
You're in a corn
space.
video.
There's the Space Mountain level of the Disney game I played last.
I'm in
last
Satan's
episode.
sphincter. That's all.
Nice.
Can't even feel himself shit.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is it. This is the game.
This is it. This is, and I'm like, what do I do? You know,
Let's.
look at the
Wow.
picture below. Look at
Yeah.
that guy.
He's sad
I
because
like-
he's bleeding.
His nose is crying blood.
He's got a clown mouth. Hey.
But yeah,
Hey,
that's
Wolfenstein guy. You wanna
this
know how I got
happened.
these scars?
Let's go ahead and call it.
what's the matter, Cody? You don't like it?
I guess at this point there's only a minute left.
Yeah.
So you just sit here in the dark, pitch black room firing off 42 shots.
Yeah, I
shotgun.
I light up the area to try to see where I could go.
Barely.
And, yeah, barely. But it was enough. So you could stop it. This is all there is.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So that was Doom. So what do you think, Dylan?
I don't know if it was the most controversial game we played. I think it was maybe the worst one, though.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Yeah, that's
They took a game that was already pretty boring and made it way worse
Yeah.
by removing enemies and compressing the graphics to nothing, and then making the control scheme even worse. D-pad, first-person shooter. Oh well.
They'd run
Anyway.
that one through.
Yeah. So last game is Matt's. Nikki does not have one this week, so Matt.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Let me tell you about a little game called Thrill Kill. Thrill Kill is infamous, really. For it didn't come out.
It didn't?
It was never released.
Really?
But there was a lot of hype. Gaming magazines like GamePro and EGM built this up, and Thrill Kill was actually on the cover of an issue of GamePro. And basically, in 1998, it was supposed to come out in 1998 for the PlayStation 1.
Okay.
But you know, and it was kind of neat in that it was a technical feat. You could have 4 players fighting simultaneously in the same match.
That was a big deal back then.
Yeah, you couldn't really do that before. But it was kind of overshadowed because it's really violent.
Really?
This is pretty violent. And there's a lot of sexual content.
Really?
Examples of this content include BDSM and fetishistic costumes and acts, limb dismemberment, and violent special moves with names like Bitch Slap and Swallow This.
I wonder what they're talking about.
Could be anything. The game, however, was completed before it was canceled, and its code leaked onto the internet. It is currently one of the most widely available and easily playable unreleased games ever made. Basically what happened is EA was going to publish it, and they said, you know what, no, we're not going to do this, because I think, people will, send us death threats. And so, all these companies come out to them and were like, hey, we'll buy this from you. And they were like, you know what? No one can ever buy this from us. We're just going to sit on it forever. So, it was never released.
Wow.
The engine was later used to make Wu-Tang Shaolin Style, the fighting game based on the Wu-Tang Clan rap group. And it was also used in 2-player mode to make the X-Men Mutant Academy series and Rock'em Sock'em Robots Arena. So if you've played any of those games before, you know how bad this game is.
Yeah, Mutant Academy wasn't very good.
It was garbage. And real quick, let's go over the plot real quick. The plot
Okay.
of this game. 10 damned souls have died and descended into hell. This modern-day hell is based on the real world of today's events. The characters are the physical manifestations of their mental illnesses or the evil hidden within their mortal selves. How 90s is this?
Yeah,
This
it is like
Each-
Spawn, the
Yeah.
Thrill Kill.
Each character has been a murderer, usually after their said illness/evil inner self. Some demon is bored and says, hey, you guys fight, and whoever wins gets reincarnated. So, yeah.
Yeah, good deal.
It's your fighting game story. So, here comes
You ready?
Thrill Kill. You ready?
Yep.
Thrill, 2, 1, play.
All right.
This is the main screen of Thrill Kill. We're going to
Yeah.
go through the characters. You got Tormentor, Oddball, Belladonna, Dr. Faustus, the Imp, Violet, Mammoth, and Cletus. So I can choose from any of
Cletus.
these great characters. I'm like the Imp. I got to be the Imp. and I go through his costumes, and I find the Gimp Imp. So I'm gonna be the Imp in like sexy chaps and leather.
The Gimp Imp.
The Imp is a midget on stilts. Dude,
That's great.
So I'm trying to figure out how to play this game at first, and it's weird. It's really weird.
Okay.
You'll notice there's no music at all.
Oh yeah.
There's no music. The sound effects are kind of neat, I guess. Lots of horrible screams and slices and stuff. But basically, if you look at the top, there's no health bar. It's kind of like Super Meter the game. In that you have to, once you build the meter up at the top by inflicting violence, then you get to kill someone.
Okay.
And that will eliminate them from the game. And then you do it again with 3 people, you do it again with 2 people, and whoever's the last one left is
Alright.
throw a kill up. So I just filled up my meter. I'm going Super Saiyan, and I'm gonna go throw kill.
Do you get like super cool moves for your
Oh,
kill
check
move?
it. Check it out.
Your fatality? Oh.
I uppercutted that dude's heads off. What do you want?
Yeah. Man.
Oh yeah, look at those butts.
Oh my
butt.
god.
So I recorded 30 minutes of me playing this game, and I decided, you know what? Me fighting is really boring. So here's a musical montage of the most violent moments from this game. Set to Vivaldi's Winter.
Oh shit.
Man.
Now I've got my
Was
super
that you
move.
winning?
Stilts conduct electricity. Oh!
Whoa.
I was actually watching a commercial for a show called Untold Stories of the ER. This guy had a pole fucking jammed through his mouth and through the back of his head.
Ah!
Shit. Wow. Monkey Man's arms are really bloody. Man. So is the kill move you do dependent on?
Did he just penis punch him?
I think
Yep.
he did.
Yeah, that guy totally humps dudes. Yeah, if you get your kill move during the first 2 rounds,
Did he just rip off her arm?
he's a cannibal, so he tried to eat her.
Oh.
But yeah, if you get it, then you can press triangle, circle, square, or X to do a different kill move.
Okay. So it's
and-
based on what button you press.
Right, but at the end, you always do your special move.
Wow, that's...
So is she like electric riding crop these people?
Yeah, she punched me in the dick a lot. So I shoved my stilt in her mouth. That's not a
Yeah.
metaphor.
No, that's just what happened. Shit. Lots of decapitations. I
Yeah.
like that. The Vivaldi's Winter is the best part.
I feel like I timed some of it pretty well on accident. But yeah, I mean, so here I got to the first mini boss, Kane, who is a naked man with fire shoulder pads.
I think his nipples are on fire.
Everyone was on fire. Now he
Oh,
sets your butt on fire. That's his throw. This game is so stupid.
Is he sitting on your face?
He sits on your face and then sets your butt on fire.
That's dumb.
But something bad happened, and
he gets a kill move.
yeah, and I'm the only one left. I try to dodge it, but there's not much I can do.
Man.
Game over.
No, fuck it, let's go.
There's more. Holy shit! So are you cannibal now? Have you given up the gimp
Here's
now?
Judas, the
What?
sub-boss, who is a man with another man for a dick. And
The characters in this game are so weird.
and we're fighting in a bathroom. So yeah, now here's the actual final boss. And I don't know if you guys ever played any like King of Fighters games or any SNK fighter, but I feel like this boss suffers from something called SNK boss syndrome. Which is, she's impossible to beat. I can't get near her. She has a move that makes it so I blow away. That wing spinny thing, it blows me away if I try to get near her. Watch. What am I even supposed to do? She's so much stronger and faster than I am.
There's no way around it.
Yeah, it's dumb and terrible. And
Hey, Matt, you're getting your ass kicked.
yeah,
Yeah, you're losing a lot.
yeah. I mean, I'm trying, but I mean, I'm just a baby man on stilts. I don't know what you want from me. And
Oh, there she goes.
so I can never dodge these. I think she ate my head.
The Gimp Imp screams.
And so
weird.
now you'll get the cool game over screen.
Oh, good. You have to load it?
There's not one.
Okay.
That's
You at least get to put your name in. That's
Who
use
cares?
your law.
Who cares? I was wanting some kind of cool cinema. Like, if they could have at least just, like, had something, you know, fucking metal as hell. No. They just had, you know... And that loading screen you saw, like, I said I recorded 30 minutes. Easily, like, 8 minutes of it was loading screens.
Mm.
It was,
Oh, that sucks.
There
That's
was a
no
lot of loading. But yeah, so that's Thrill Kill. I don't know why that got canceled. That could have been Game of the Millennium.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
good. Awesome. Fantastic. Well, that's all of our games. Who won the shit game award? Dylan.
I did.
You don't need to take votes.
Yeah,
Dylan
Dylan's
won.
was bad, man.
Dylan's was awful.
Who won again?
Well, you won the shit
Dylan
game
did.
award. I think mine actually may have been the most fun. Very good, very good. Bravo, bravissimo. That's it. But before we're done, why don't we look forward at what we're going to play for the next
Sure. Let me generate it. Hold on.
game? Okay.
Okay. Pull up the old machine. Huh.
No, wrong one. Sorry.
This is weird. This is weird. It's like if you kill your parents. This is really.
What?
It's not. I think the machine is possessed.
Oh my god!
Oh, it wants us to play scary games.
That's right. Scary
Oh.
games, because you know it's a demon that's getting ready for Halloween, right?
Yeah.
You know what game I'm gonna play next episode?
No, don't tell them.
Don't give it
Thrill
away.
Doom.
Dude. How about not? Let's play games. Okay, so we got scary games. So anything remotely horror related.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Like-
And next episode we'll be celebrating Halloween.
Like
In
Barbie
fact,
Horse Adventures.
very terrifying. So actually, I'm going to have this next episode released on Halloween itself, because
Get
otherwise
ready.
it'll be released on November 1st. So
Yeah.
Halloween, you can watch us play games that may or may not be shitty. Who
Don't
knows?
go to parties.
No, don't go to parties. Fuck parties. Pff, or watch this at a party.
Yeah.
Listener. All right. Until next time, Dylan,
Yes.
you're not going to do it?
What?
Do what?
You're not going to give your new catchphrase for the show? Oh, okay. Well. All right. So until next week, don't die.
Keep on blowing.
There we go.
Ha 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 ha!